Hello everyone. So I'm going to be uploading any EOP fights that I think are any good solos that I think are interesting or not. They don't seem to be the champions that other people are generally going for. So last week you saw Misty. I did upload Misty. I thought that was a fun fight, but what I didn't do is explain anything about what's going on. So I was asked to do a little bit of explanation in this one, so I'll go ahead and do that. So in this one, the goal is basically to try to keep him throwing SP2s and then to throw your special back at him. Now you can do that in a couple of different ways. The first and probably most reliable way is to throw for him to throw a special 1, you to throw him to throw a special 2, you to throw your special 1, hopefully you nullify something, you heal a little bit, you take off one of those precisions, and then you get going. So how do you actually get started in this fight? Well, you do exactly that, right? If you nullify that unblockable buff before he gets knocked down, then it gets nullified, he never goes unstoppable, and if you never throw a heavy throughout the rest of the fight, he's never unblockable or unstoppable for the remainder of the fight. From that point, you only have two things that you need to manage. Number one is the root counter, which you can do, as you can see right there, by staying close or letting him get close during his fight. And the second thing you can do is, to avoid being rooted, is just avoid letting him throw his special 1. I think there is a more patient version of me who could possibly do this with just throwing special 1s. In fact, I know that MCOC Noob has already posted one of these videos showing Venom. But in my opinion, well, I'm not good in a 7.5 minute fight. I can't do 7.5 minute fights, and that's how long his took. So I did throw on suicides for this. I am going to actually throw special 2s. So from time to time, I will throw special 2s either if I have to get out of a route, or if I just don't really like the buffs that I have. But you can see that I have actually a pretty good set of them here. I have a Precision, 2 Furies, and 2 Cruelties. It's actually a pretty good set. The physical resistance isn't too shabby either. So for the most part, I will be throwing special 3s in this fight, but I'm willing to throw special 2s. I'm willing to throw special 1s, although they just don't do very much damage is really the problem. The special 3s do a fair amount of damage. So MCOC Noob's video is more impressive than mine. He comes out of that with a full yellow bar. I definitely do not. But at the same time, this is a very doable approach. You don't need to use Sim Supreme. You don't need to use Anti-Venom if you don't have one ranked. Or I actually found Anti-Venom harder to use than this. But hopefully this is helpful for you, and I'll let this video play out. Enjoy.